I am Jessica Ryder. I'm from St. Louis, and I am applying for the 2020 Phorm athlete search. Now, you can laugh if you want. I don't consider myself an athlete either, but y'all said average Joes, and I don't think it gets any more average than me. Just a girl, grew up in middle America, work out in my basement every day. I use everything outside of my surroundings to get my cardio in. I eat real food from local produce stands here in St. Louis, and I've worked really hard to get my mindset right to be able to do all that. Yeah, I was the girl in 5th grade that got called Thunder. And I was the girl who was a size 11, 12 in middle school when everybody else was a size 5, 6. And it became a staple of my day in high school to sit down at a desk and do the old jean tuck, where you pull them up over that roll of fat every day, every class. That's what I did. I was uncomfortable in my body. And that continued through college. And I got married at the age of 22, right out of school, and started packing on the pounds. And people would say, "Oh, you're just so happy and in love." That girl wasn't happy. That girl used to go to bed every night and pray that she was pregnant so she would have an excuse to be fat. And around the age of 28, 29, when, society tells you, hey, maybe it's time to have a kid, found out that that wasn't an option for me. So I no longer had an excuse to be fat. And I was miserable, and I hated it. And I decided, I gotta do something. I started, like most of us probably do, on the internet. And I started with different meal programs that got meals delivered here, and then that got expensive. So tried every diet under the sun. I can't even tell you how many cleanses I've done over the years. It's kind of a running joke in my family, actually. Is she on another cleanse? Tried everything, thought I wanted to be an endurance athlete. I've done a sprint triathlon. I've done duathlons, I've done bike races, I've done running races, I've done all that kind of stuff. Worked with nutrition coaches to get, really honestly got to my lowest weight, and decided I wasn't happy with that body. I didn't like it. It was cool, I was skinny, but I had no muscle, I had no strength. So about 2 years ago, I started strength training, and it has completely reshaped my entire life. And honestly, looking back on those hard days when I started this and didn't want to get out of bed, didn't want to work out, didn't want to do any of it, this is the girl I pictured. The girl that would get up and feel comfortable in jean shorts, would tuck her shirt in, and it wouldn't even faze her. This is the girl I pictured. And now that I'm here, I go, what's next? Where do I go now? Over the last year, I have really sat back and thought, where do I go? What do I do? Because I had to learn nutrition for myself. I went through National Academy of Sports Medicine, and you know what? Sat down and had to learn it myself. I had to learn how food worked in my body so that I could comprehend what I needed to be eating. So after doing that, I'm like, I gotta do something. So about 30 minutes from where I live now is one of the last remaining family farms, big family farms in my county. And it's 530 acres. I'm gonna buy it. And I'm gonna have probably about a 60 to 80 acre garden. And I'm gonna feed my community. I wanna give my community and my world what I didn't have growing up. And that's of no fault to my parents. We just didn't know. We grew up in the 80s and 90s in what I call the convenience era, and we just didn't know. But people have to start asking why. You know, if you're somebody who can't get the motivation to get up, why? You know, if you look at somebody who's, you know, I look at people that are in way better shape than I am, and I'm like, why not me? Why can't I do that? Because the simple thing is it's not, oh, I could never do that. I look at you and go, why not? Yes, you can. If I could go into a sprint triathlon where I don't even know how to swim and put my face in the water, you can do it. If I can learn how to bike the right way and I can ride these hills out here where I live, so can you. Anybody can do it. So when you said average Joes, you know, I sat back and I thought, do I apply? Do I not? You know what? I am an average Joe. My camper's sitting right over there. I camp probably out of the, 52 weeks in a year, I would say we probably camp 20, 25. We're weekenders. We still work hard. We still have jobs, and we get out on the weekends. But my fitness and my nutrition don't stop because I'm out on the weekend. It's a lifestyle for me now, and it's what I always pictured, and it's what I want to take to the next level. It's like, how can we help people realize that you can have this lifestyle, and it takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of determination, and it takes a lot of discipline, and it takes so many, like saying no to nachos so many times. But saying no to nachos 2 years ago meant that I could be here today, understand my body, understand what I need to fuel it, and then go enjoy the best nachos that are out there. Because one of the things when you start getting into a groove of feeling good about yourself and eating real food, you really understand what crappy food tastes like. And you don't want it. That's what I want to help the world see, is that we can eat real food and we can live great lifestyles. Because when I'm traveling the world in that camper over there, the country anyway, I'm going to be able to get up and down out of that camper. And I want everybody else to live when they're in their 90s and 100s to be able to get up and down. There's no excuse. We can do it. I hope that, I am considered when it comes to the athlete search, and even if it's not something that works out, that's okay, because I'm still a supporter of Phorm. I'm a supporter of what they do, what it means, what it stands for, and how good the products actually work for me. Hope y'all enjoyed a little bit of my story, and get out and get after it today. Enjoy your day.